Hello everyone. Welcome, my name is Zigval. For those of you who may be new, most people just call me Zig, and welcome on into this stream. We'll be doing Danganronpa again today. We left off at the intermission of Chapter Two's class trial. And we essentially went through the whole beginning only just to toss all of our hard work in the gutter, more or less, to the trash. We had all our alibis set up and everything like that. We had a predicted time of death and all this sort of stuff. But then it turns out that the victim was alive during past the time where everyone assumed he had died, and so everyone's alibis are now worthless, absolutely worthless. We more or less figured out the magic trick, so we have a decent idea that Himiko is not likely to kill her. Oh, I'm almost certain of that, to be honest. But we have no. So we figured out the water trick. We figured out how the body got dropped. We still need to demonstrate how and when the body died, how it got transferred to the gym, and who did it. Who did it, chat? Who did the murder? At this moment, Angie's a little sus. She's behaving a little aggressive compared to the past, and that has me concerned. Um, Other than that, there's really not anybody that I'm hard set on for culprits, which is interesting. It is possible we had a chatter, little bun named Georgie, suggesting that Angie set this all up from the beginning, trying to get the magic show with Himiko, knowing that they can pull this all together and get a kill in that way, which is possible. I'm not beyond thinking Angie is smart enough. She's demonstrated that she is intuitive in some ways. She's definitely manipulative in some other ways. Stubborn, and as well as being like a cult fanatic or religious fanatic and stuff like that. Um, and she's an artist, so she's creative. She's demonstrated a little bit of a decent intellect from previous trials and stuff like that. So, or I should say previous trial. Um, so I'm not above putting her on the suspect list, but other than that, I really don't have any ideas. Um, Trying to think here, because I, I intuitively I want to blame someone that was in charge of helping set up the trick that Himiko put together, the fish or the underwater escape trick. However, it is fully and utterly possible that they just happened to luck into landing Ryoma's corpse into the piranha tank, and everything worked out that way. They could have been excessively lucky. I'm trying to think here because we know, or at least it hasn't been revealed in the trial, but we know that more or less somehow he was taken from his shower room in his lab, his ultimate lab, dragged over or and then swung over from the pool from the window of this lab into the gym, which is interesting. Um, Especially when you're trying to think why do that? Why bother moving the body like that? It makes me think they had to know that the trick was going to happen and that they can get away with the piranhas, which makes me think even more so that it's Angie because she would like, oh, we can hide the evidence of the body, we could do the reveal, but the body would be essentially any evidence and trace on the body would be destroyed by the piranhas because she was the one that advocated for the piranhas. We know this. So if I'm thinking of this, a lot of signs are pointing to Angie actually. I'm a little surprised she would have gotten away with the murder though, because I mean we don't know if there's any forced blood trauma or anything like that. He was drowned, so that would require some level of strength. But as a ritual sacrifice to an island god, drowning might not be too out of the loop there. The thing is, we know Ryoma can evade people really well. I don't actually know if anybody could catch him besides maybe Tojo. Tojo would be capable of catching him. This might be a two-person job. It might have been something he got ganged up on or something like that. I don't know. Do not know. But either way, we'll continue from the intermission, more or less from the top, more or less, as we go into it. Today we'll be going and we'll be finishing the class trial. Who knows how long that will take. Get to see a beautiful execution. Glorious execution. Monokuma executions are the best executions. And then we will move into chapter 3 if we have time. If not, then we'll just wrap up this chapter and we'll be good. And I might just spend all my time gambling. Gambling, chat. I want to gamble. I desire the gamble. I feel like my eyes aren't tracking as well as they should be. They're doing all right. They're doing all right. But yeah, it's without further ado, let's get into the game. Also, one thing we did learn during that chapter is everyone, well, not everyone, quite a handful of students are needing to relieve some steam. Clearly, they have too many issues. We weren't originally going to do this much Danganronpa, but I really like this game. I'll be really excited when it's gone, or when we're done. I do plan on posting the VODs for Danganronpa onto YouTube once I have that fully set up, which should hopefully be this week here soon. It'll be very minimal editing for the VODs. I think, if anything, I'm just going to cut out like the hunt bit, have that as a separate VOD or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. And then I do at the end of the game want to do all the relationship stuff. So that's the Class 2 trial. Intermission. We also have one secret Monokuma to find, which should be in the mini game of the trial, unless I was led astray. In which case I'll be very sad. I want to find them all, chat. I shall find them all. Okay, we're back to this.
Now then.
Oh, Monokid no longer exists on the stumps of truth. Seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result. You'll be chosen as a Blackened. Will you make the right choice or a dreadfully wrong one?
The hell you saying?
Wait a second. What result? Voting time hasn't happened yet. Yes, it has. Don't you remember Monosuke? No, it hasn't. You're the one who doesn't remember Monotaro. Aw, man. You're right. Silly me. I'm so forgetful. Wow, I didn't expect you all to get so worked up over such a small lie. You kids are pretty gullible, huh?
Now then.
Well, anyway, let's just skip this trial and jump ahead to chapter 3.
The hell you saying?
Wait a second. We don't know the culprit yet. Yeah, who killed Ronthro? That was chapter 1's case. How can you be this forgetful? And silly buggers. Also, that was a little bit of fourth wall break, considering chapter 3. Resume class trial. Let's get it on.
Another shocking truth revealed.
I like how his picture up there too. I love it. I didn't see that before. I miss Monokid. I don't miss Monokid, but I miss seeing that. That's funny.
Back to square one.
Yep.
Square one?
Square
It's
one.
square one. They wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
Wow. What does that mean?
What reference are we making here?
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
Alright, let's go.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
No, that can't be true.
More one to talk.
Yeah.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
Yeah?
It must have been a little after midnight last
Okay.
night. He visited me at my research lab.
Interesting.
He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Why?
Motive video? If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video?
It's possible.
I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
True.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
Interesting.
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
That's true. Did
Then,
anyone?
who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video? It would have to be someone who knew who had each pad. Kokichi's the only one, right? No?
It's you!
Yeah.
That would be Kokichi.
It would have to be Kokichi. He's the only one that had everyone's pads. Cup pads! Gotta catch them all. He even got the pads belonging to the people that aren't here. So did he watch all of them? Nah, everyone can watch their motive video.
So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
Why can't it be both? Why
What
you
happened
limit
then,
us to
Maki?
such simple men?
After Ryoma asked you for his motive video.
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Interesting.
Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your
Well, she
sleep?
doesn't stay there. She stays in her lab.
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, after midnight's a new time period.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of
So
crap.
between midnight and 8 a.m.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then.
That's if we trust her word.
Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
Well, no, you and everyone else are
If
suspect.
that story is true.
Everyone's a suspect.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
It ended up being that way anyway.
Suspected? What for?
Kirumi said it earlier.
Only 4 people didn't have alibis.
It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
Yeah, that's very Maki.
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Get him, Tojo.
Well,
Get her.
whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes. Those who believe shall be saved.
That's what you're hoping for,
No,
isn't it?
we
Andy?
need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question.
Yeah, he never did.
Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
Indeed it is.
I see. Kokichi's
The thing is,
response may
Kokichi
help
is not
corroborate
going to be
Maki's
cooperative. He's an
testimony.
asshole. Through and
Now
through.
you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
I don't know if we'll get a solid answer from him.
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
He's deciding which would be more fun.
Here
to tell him or
comes
not
the
to.
dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Just as I thought.
That's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
Yeah, most likely. That's a lot of time,
No,
though.
not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party. I just checked who had whose so I could give them back to everyone after.
Okay, fair.
I see.
That would be easy enough. Wouldn't take too long.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
Likely true.
No, we cannot be too
Yeah,
sure
it's
about
like we don't know
that.
for sure.
Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
This is true.
So you still suspect me?
It would have to be after nighttime.
I am
though.
saying it could still be a possibility.
It would have to be nighttime or morning.
If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely,
Atta girl, Dojo.
because everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie?
I mean, time frame wise,
She's
it would,
not lying. Can't you
it would
tell
have
just
to
by
be
looking at her?
after the insect meet and greet. Whenever he got away from
If it was
Gonzo.
that easy, we'd be done by now. No, this is a world of lies and betrayal.
Himiko! It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things!
Oh, get over it, Tenko.
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
I mean, it would be.
This is difficult to determine.
We can narrow down
Maki
the
is
time
lying.
frame.
Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime.
You said a little after midnight, though.
I'm telling the truth.
Is it a lie or the truth? This is the turning point. This will change the fate of this case. And I said I would believe in Kaito. And that means believing in Maki. And that means I have to do it. I need us all on the same page. I have to change where this argument is going. Just like Kaito did. Oh, we have to lie. We have to back Maki up. Gotcha. We lied today, chat. Non-stop today. How do I lie again? Alibis for yesterday, Maki
I met
alone.
with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
What do we got? Maki alone, insect meet and greet, dump this account. Can't say the two of them met now. That's too obvious a lie. So if I can convince them that Maki met up with someone,
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that the...
nope, not that. Does that mean Maki met no one that night? She met with no one. She certainly did not meet with Ryoma.
Damn it!
How does it work again? What are the controls?
I met with
Yeah.
Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
How do I...
Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim,
Is it the insect
then
meat
it's
and
the
greet?
same as an outright lie!
Too obvious of a lie. We're convinced them that Maki met up with someone.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
Okay.
I met with
Okay, I
Ryoma
think I
the
know.
previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Think
Yes,
I know that.
I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
That's not it. Shoot.
Damn it!
I need to look through everything.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
There are only 2 points to hit, right?
See those two together?
See those two together.
They would have come forward.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove...
I'll reveal the truth.
Perjury! Perjury, Chuck!
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Oh? Please explain.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh?
Kaito.
Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs
What the hell's a frog spot? Actually, I know what it is.
when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
What?
That's a good line. Not
Yeah,
bad.
maybe. That was probably around midnight.
No, Kaito, you just shut your mouth. You make this harder.
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant.
That's a hard one to bite.
I had no reason to bring it up.
Now, we don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
Angie.
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time?
Tojo,
If I
let it
overheard a
slide.
conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked.
Tojo, don't. No, Tojo, no.
We are still part of a killing game after all.
Tojo, don't be reasonable. Let it slide.
Whoa, chill out. Why
Let
the
it
scary
slide,
face?
Tojo. Don't let me fight
That was
you
my
on
bad,
this.
but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
I'm glad, Kaito.
Anyway,
You're
I know
right
that we
in
heard
that.
those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
Gonto always believes friends. Friends
You
is
gonna
Gonto.
believe him? Just like that?
But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep.
Well, that's it, unless he's the culprit. But you guys seem to
Unless
trust
he
him
wishes for
implicitly.
death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
I can't wait for you to unzip your
Yeah,
mouth,
you're
Gio,
right.
and see how terrifying and
believe
jagged
him
your
too.
teeth are.
Believe shall set you free.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long.
Kokichi, you don't have to be an asshole. You
We
know
wouldn't
you
be
know.
able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
Yeah. Don't pretend like you don't know, you bitch. We know you know. We know you know, you little shit.
All right, that proves it then.
We know
Ryoma was still
you know,
alive
you
during
little shit.
nighttime.
Ugh.
In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
So, everyone is culprit again?
Yeah.
So, we're right back where we started.
I mean, yes, we figured out the magic trick in Ryoma's corpse. but-
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning. But
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
Then when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank? Maki was with Ryoma around midnight, so it couldn't have been before nighttime. And if it couldn't have been the morning after, that leaves nighttime.
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
1 second, chat. I need to check something. Need to check something. Okay. Everything is good. Everything is... Well, I had to make sure I was live. It's been 30 minutes. I didn't see much feedback, so... Just making sure I didn't goof. It's all good. I'm just solving the case on my own, without chat sound.
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Calm down. He stays really
Dick
clean.
cheese?
That's fine. No need to
But
get
that's
so...
the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
it may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
Actually,
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
okay. No. So now, actually, that we narrow this time frame, the gym window had to have been opened around at some point, which means it had to be someone that was in the gym at some point, because I don't think they could have just opened it on their own to get the body in. So they had to have been preparing for this beforehand, which is weird. That means they had premeditative reasons to do it. I'm almost certain, I'm like 70% sure it's Angie at this point. It's somebody that helped with the setup, who's familiar with the setup and everything that goes. The way they opened the window would have been via using the piranha tank and the lighting deck to lift it up and down. I don't know how they got the cord over, but maybe they didn't need the cord to be over. Maybe they just needed to swing the tire through. Yeah. I'm feeling pretty strongly it's Angie. I just don't know why. The why. Maybe part of the how. And possible I'm still wrong. I'm like 70% sure at this point. Other than that, 'cause she's been a little aggressive. She's been a little bit too forthcoming. The game could be doing that to throw me off. It's not likely Himiko. He probably doesn't have the strength or speed or energy to even try to kill anybody, let alone Ryoma, who can move fast. Unlikely to be Maki. She was never in the gym. Could have been Kaito still. Could be Tojo, which would make me sad if it was Tojo. Don't know why it would be Tojo. Who else? Was it Gonta? I don't remember who else it would be. Whoever helped with the setup, I think, is probably the culprit. And we're gonna use that.
What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
Yeah, Tenko, you have a little too much faith in me.
I don't even play baseball.
Well, at least you know what sport she was talking
You
about.
can't
Tenko.
disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
No.
Calm down, everyone. Gonta sure if we discuss disagreement.
No, is this gonna be the debate?
I see through your arguments. Disagreement?
What?
A
disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again?
Yeah, it's gonna be one of these.
Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial ground!
I don't know who you're selling to, but you need to calm down.
Yippee! We've been waiting for this!
Jeez. We gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
Yeah, it'll be simple. Seems like our opinions are split on this matter. If we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. All I have to do is show them and make them accept it. I can't get them to see the truth. Now, my life would have been for nothing. I won't fail. See, I don't remember lying being part of the previous game. Intentional perjury. I love these animations. They're so good. Also, that's a... Shoot, what is the anime reference? The mechs with the spiral. Toppenguren or something. Ah, fuck. I don't remember it. With the drill bot. Oh, I forgot it. Pretty sure that's that reference, though. Debate scrum.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit? Himiko!
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I've got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Lucky!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself. But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
We're almost... Yeah, we missed that one. When we aren't consistent, our position looks weak. We have to work together. I was a little slow in the first one. His body was put in the tank at nighttime. We have to defend that point. Wait, you can go into the pool at nighttime? You just can't go into
Did
the
the culprit
pool.
move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed Himiko?
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
We got this, Jet.
The piranha tank is too...
I've got this! You might be able to reach the
I
tank
feel like
from the
Kokichi
window
is
above
always
the
going to be on the
stage.
opposite side of me.
But pool next to gym.
Lucky!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself. But should we trust Maki's testimony?
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
No! I'm an idiot. I wasn't paying attention to the buttons.
This is our answer.
little dumb stuff. So you can go to the pool area at nighttime.
It's
I
true
didn't
that you
realize
cannot
that.
enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could.
I didn't even think about that.
I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
I assumed something else. Okay, this changes things a little bit.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. Curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
Yep.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank
Oh,
was
it
set
could
up
be
beforehand.
Tojo. I'm just realizing
That
a way it could
certainly
be
couldn't
Tojo.
be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
I can't imagine she would do it though, but she
Even if the culprit were to throw the
follows
body from outside the window,
whoever orders her, and Ryoma could have asked her to do it.
the window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
She's so
Ryoma
athletic.
was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
I mean, yes, but it wasn't Gonta. Tojo
Yes,
and
but
Andrew.
Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Yes, we punt them. We punt them
Being
like
a gentleman
footballs.
has nothing to do with it.
I know! They used the ladder in the gym!
For the window, maybe.
You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right? So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
No, I don't think that method is possible because the ladder couldn't have been used like that in the crime. I can prove it. Yeah, there was no time to move it, I believe. I don't think there was enough time to remove the ladder. No, that's not it. Couldn't they have carried out the ladder at any point during nighttime? I think the culprit had enough time. That's not what I meant to do. I thought it meant nighttime. I'm losing health for dumb reasons. It doesn't reach the window, right?
That's it!
Yeah, I think it's just short of the window, actually.
The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage.
Yeah.
If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it.
Not only that, how would you get the ladder from the pool or the gym to the pool to begin with?
The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage.
This is true. I was more on
Finally,
the premise that they
ladder was
couldn't pull it
found in
from
the
the gym
gym,
anyway.
correct?
Yeah.
If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
Not only that, how would they get it from the gym to the pool without breaking
Couldn't have
rules?
thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
Unless it's Gonta.
Then Gonta used his hard strength to throw the ladder or
That's
the
a
body
little
or
mean,
something.
you. You don't have to say it's
Gentlemen
hard,
not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Okay.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
I was thinking maybe it would have just by chance, but I guess
Sorry,
if
you're
it was
right.
more intentional, that makes more sense.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
So the silly cut the
How
body.
the culprit moved the body
and a fire
from the
swing would've been
window.
funny.
You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course.
Yeah, Kaito?
Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
Okay, you're making me do it.
I actually don't know that yet.
Well, it's because we didn't categorize it as evidence.
What?
Kaito.
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Seriously?
Serves you right. You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty.
Shut it, Tenka.
Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks.
I don't want to hear that from you.
What are we gonna do,
problematic.
Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for.
I mean, we know. I don't know
Hey,
how
you gotta
Shuichi
do
doesn't
something,
know.
Shuichi.
I know, I have to do something, but...
I don't know what to do. Haven't figured that out yet. Damn it. Am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this. I can't.
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
A little bit does. What?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know Culprit's trick unless we figure out.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
This is true.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
I mean, that will lead us to how, more or less.
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't
Wait.
anyone realize this yet?
Scratch marks. We can scratch
That's
it up.
strange. Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Hello, Gordon. Welcome.
Then, Culprit is someone in this room.
Well, yes. That's important to remember. It's not as if everyone here wants us to find the truth. Of course there's someone in here. One of us is trying to sabotage the trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
Who's the culprit?
That's not a bad idea for a robot.
Robot.
The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the
Who's
cold.
Nino?
Minikawa under the bridge?
Okay, Tenko, calm down. We can determine where this all started. We can determine how it ended. Allowing. Yes, it's too soon to quit. The trial has only just begun.
Thank you, Maki.
What, we're having a
That
second
was a helpful
intermission?
insight.
I hope not. Maybe.
I
wouldn't.
can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Maki with the side. Damn. I know where. The how should be pretty obvious.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning.
Yeah.
There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Sure.
Drowning toilets? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool. Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Well, it must be the pool then.
Nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Oh, I know what the rule is.
Shut your mouth, you noisy sow.
Sal?
Oh, no, we're not agreeing with this. Calm down. Oh, that's certainly Ryoma drowning in water. The pool seems like the obvious answer, but I have my doubts.
First,
Yeah.
Dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning.
Yeah, we know this.
There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Yeah, you would say that.
Drowning toilets? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is
That's wrong!
Maki always says me. She's really intelligent, which is going to be a problem when she kills somebody.
The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
A dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying.
What is going on between the two of
In
you?
the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before
Okay.
I quietly
Manafani,
leave.
you need to put down the dramas.
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
You both need to put down the dramas.
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of
Your
the
siblings,
Jets.
for God's sake. Calm
Fuck
down.
the Patriots.
Okay.
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him
Okay.
to have drowned in the pool.
I didn't know football got into the conversation.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Where was Ryoma killed? I know there's some kind of clue. I know the answer. In the shower room.
This is it! The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Mm-hmm.
Scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by
Handcuffs?
This is it! The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Oh yeah, sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yeah.
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank.
And gone.
I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
Good job, Kiba.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
Yeah, they're on the metal-free diet.
So, the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the body parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Making me hungry. I haven't eaten yet.
Stop! Please stop!
I mean, what?
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shukuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed
See,
him.
this is my question. Who could have gotten that?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing.
That is possible. We don't have evidence for that.
Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not the bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by...
There's another possibility in my mind.
Whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed.
Damn.
Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
Never had them together. But
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab,
Okay.
right?
Little in remission there.
That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
I almost feel like the magic is a pretense
All right,
for
I'm
this
calling
as
it.
well.
The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
Well, I'm glad the genius figured it
But
out.
how
finally.
did the culprits carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
Angie, you're
It's
very
actually
talkative.
not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
A shortcut between Ryoma's lab and the gym did the culprit use?
There!
The window. Objection!
The shortcut
Or
is the window of
okay,
Ryoma's
welcome.
lab.
The window?
I'm leaning pretty heavy on Angie right now.
That's right. None
But
of the
it's
windows
still
in this school
possible
open,
Tojo could have been part of this, considering the level of athleticism
except the
required
one
for
in
this
Ryoma's
potentially.
lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the
I'm thinking
gym
it had to be
straight
someone that
across.
helped set up the magic trick, because they...
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window.
Yeah.
How's that? Mission complete!
I have a couple
Your
of
explanation
ideas.
contradicts some things we discussed earlier.
Yeah.
The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside, even if one used the ladder.
Yeah. Not that they could have brought the ladder anyway.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
Okay, Tenko, come on.
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
I mean, it is a tire swing almost certainly. The issue is how they got the window open
Well,
if they opened it
that
earlier.
didn't really give us
which they
any
probably
info about
did.
the crime.
Hello, Maki. Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. Now that I'm sure the scene of the crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clear. Determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found. I have to figure out how to get from the third floor windows to the gym. The reason why I think it's Angie most likely, because she recommended the piranhas. Alright then, I have to analyze the possible methods to find the most likely. When you have to deduce how things are connected, Psychic Taxi will start up. Okay. The objective of this mode is to gather the letter cubes lying around to form the question. Need to be careful here. Let's see. Other car, question, letter cube. Do we just get any cube? Time, influence, focus, gauge. Interesting. And the reason I think that's suspicious is because since she recommended it, she knew about the piranhas. She set up the piranhas. She has it on a lift that can go up to the window. She knows where to throw it in from the other window. Otherwise, why even bother putting it into the gym? So someone who set up the magic trick had to be is likely the murderer because they would have known about the piranha tank and they would have known there would have been a convenient way to get rid of the body, and there would have been an easy way to shift the blame to Himiko. Yeah. The issue is how they managed to catch Ryoma and drown him. That's the only reason why I think Tojo maybe, because also the level of athleticism to get the body into the tank. This could have been a accomplice murder as well, which I do not have enough evidence to confirm how that would have played out. Because we don't really have any evidence that Angie is very athletic. We have evidence that she's relatively intelligent, creative even. Manipulative even more so. Tojo is more athletic, but I can't imagine she would do it unless she was doing it at the request of somebody, which would most likely have to be Ryoma for it to even matter. But even then, why even kill Ryoma? Why would she do that? What benefit would that give everybody? And that would only put her in a bad spot. Unless Ryoma felt bad that Tojo was being abused by everyone, but that's kind of dumb in its own way. I don't know. The body was brought from where? Question. Escort. I don't know why you're pointing out the escorts, but sure. Forward movement. Accelerate. Concentrate. Use the A button to accelerate. Left stick to move the right, left and right. I need to find the Monokuma. By picking up letter cubes floating around, you can complete the question. Once you've completed the question, you head toward the escort that has the correct answer. I see. If it's the right answer, they'll get in your car. The wrong answer, something bad happens. Also, there will be other cars on the road. If you hit those, you will take focus energy damage. If it's getting dangerous, use right bumper to concentrate, stay calm, and avoid them. Please drive safely. Enjoy your ride. Please respond at your earliest convenience. Okay. I'm gonna find the Monokuma before I grab too many. I'd be careful. Which one's the Monokuma? I don't want to grab any more until I find the Monokuma. I say that as I get it in mind. Where's the Monokuma? Secret Monokuma. Also, this is really easy. There should be a Monokuma, right? I'm intentionally avoiding chat, just because I really want the secret Monokumas. Because there should be one in the minigame? Unless it's later than the game. I imagine it's one of these cubes, right? No shot I missed it, right? I'm running low on fuel. I'm missing the Monokuma. Am I dumb shot? I might be dumb. I'm looking for a Monokuma. Oh, it's phase 1 of 3? Okay, never mind. I didn't realize it was phase 1 of 3. Next question. Okay, never mind. I'm dumb. I wasted a bunch of time for no reason. I didn't see the phase 2 or 3. Body was about to the gym from where? Now where is the spare Monokuma? This is a long question. Is that it? No. There it is. There you fucking are, piece of shit. Alright, we're good. How was it moved from the classroom window to the gym window? The rope! I believe.
time.
Window to window. Alright. Easy mission. I took way longer on that than I needed to because I was trying to find the Monokuma. I apologize.
I've got it. Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Oh, sorry. I don't have it on right now.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window. I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
No, I don't believe he was thrown. But perhaps another way.
Another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Why is Maki so smart for someone who's been
Equipment?
recluse the whole time?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
The issue is I don't know how they got from one window to the other. I mean, they have the rope, but I don't know how they attached it to the other window. Oh, this.
There! The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal. What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason.
That's actually helpful.
It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
65 feet, I think. 50 feet. or
The
something.
rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows,
According to the sign of the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Wait, who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
But what if they had two ropes, Jack?
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Yep.
Another rope. There was only one though.
Nope.
Oh, then it's impossible. Sorry.
Your scooping is way too adorable. No, I'm sure there was another rope. Or at least something that could be used as a rope. Indeed there was. Well, that's a lot of me just straight up answering the questions, huh?
This is it! The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
50 feet.
About 50 feet or so. But how did they use it?
Okay, so... First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window.
They have to be longer to reach each other from the bottom. Yep.
Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together.
Yep. Onto with the brains.
That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Oh, They're angled like that too? Interesting. I thought they were closer to even.
Wow, that's amazing, Gonta. You're so knowledgeable.
Okay, so that saves the acrobatics.
It's nothing. Going to use ropes a lot when
There's an angle slope, then that means they just need to put it on
Even
the
if
tire
they did
swing and
connect
it
the
more or less
windows
solves
with a rope,
itself.
they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it!
Okay, what do you got
Thomas
here?
Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
Oh, I thought you were going to say 100% perspiration.
Get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
How are they disconnected though?
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Okay, Kokichi literally picked up on Mew's desire to be talked down to.
Tarzan?
He keeps doing it unintentionally.
Um,
Only
that's-
her too.
They also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Kinda is.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Yeah. Not just the rope. The tires.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan.
That's why it has to be someone
The
that set
culprit
it up.
must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands.
That would be hard to do though.
But is there really a way to do that?
Without breaking the school rules, I don't think there is. And now that I know the
Kokichi,
pool.
Are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
Hinty hints. The hinty hint that hints a hint. Hintily. You're confusing me. You were definitely onto something. True that the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. It would have only had one shot at it, no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully. Meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. Because they can't go into the gym without breaking the rules. Problem is, how do they get near it? All we know right now is that there was a rope that connected the windows. Somehow, the culprit used that to move the body and were close to the window themselves. To make that work, they had to have use something else. But what would that be? What could they have done? Oh, so they landed in the pool to save themselves.
All right,
too.
Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
That's how
What?
they use it. Okay. Use the tire to catch themselves as they fell in the pool.
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial. It all starts with you.
I like how Kaito is
You be
acting
the
like a
opening
leader.
act, and I'll be the main event.
Yeah. Okay.
And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
This is why we're bros, bro. So much bros that I have a piece of you in my own closet. I mean, what? Okay, I can do this. We'll solve the mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Think. Come on, think. I don't even think we took it as evidence. It's the only problem. Yeah, we have to answer it. Okay, we're doing this now. We have to do it in order, right? Wait. I actually don't know the answer. Shoot. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. saw OPR. Oh. What? The pool, remember? Well, it's the swing, isn't it? Or like the tire, the inflatable, but I'm trying to think what it's called. I thought it was pool tube. I'm pausing here for a second. I'm trying to think what it is, what it would be called. Not inflatable. They didn't like the pool. I see P-O-R. Let's see what letters they show up. P-O-E-R. A pool. Or was it a pool? What are they called? Don't give me the answer, chat. Do not spoil it. I'm trying to think here. They didn't like pool. Let me try something here. Okay. Rope. I don't remember how to show. I saw a W. Rope. Three-letter word that has a W. Rope. Oh, just ropeway? Is that it? That's interesting. Okay, it's ropeway. Where's an A? I didn't see an A. Where's an A? Oh, there's an A.
I see now.
That's not an answer I would have came up with, but sure.
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
Sure.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
That's not how I would explain this,
Wow,
but that's
is
fine.
that drain damage or something?
No, it's funny.
You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
Yeah, it's the tub, the tube. It definitely was. Culprit used it to move the body along the rope. Yes. Okay. Okay. And wait. Sorry. In this mode, the objective is to dig up the answer. Focus, confirm image, show hide question, dig up piece, controls, cursor movement. At the beginning, the answer will be completely covered by pieces. Use the left stick to move the cursor and erase the pieces with the A button. Pieces will be erased when two or more of the same color connect. Oh, so this is gotcha. The adjacent piece will then change color in the following order: white, pink, yellow, white. If you do it right, you can remove all the pieces from an object. The trick is to predict how the adjacent pieces will change. When all the pieces on top of the object are gone, you can select the object as the answer. If you select the wrong object, your influence gauge will take damage. If there's just one piece left, you can press the A button repeatedly to break it. But that will incur a time penalty, so don't just mash. If you might sound complicated, but trust me, you'll get it as you play. That's confirm image. Dig up piece. Thank you for your understanding. We're going all the mini games today. Okay. There's our thing that we need.
I see it.
So I was gonna go with the tube initially, so that's fine.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
Oh, sorry, we're not in auto again. There we go.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along.
Thing is, they would have had to go back up.
The inner
anyway.
tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported two people.
Ropeway was not an answer I would have came up with intuitively. That's fine.
The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway. And used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body.
Can't go too far into the
Either
gym,
that,
otherwise it's silent.
or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules?
Yeah.
It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay.
Oh.
Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time? It is quite possible...
You know why that question is funny? He's about to say it. It's because it would have been the culprit that would have asked that question. It had to have been the culprit that asked the question. So that's hilarious. He literally almost doubted himself. Hello, Georgie. Welcome. I'm glad you're alive. For now.
That the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Man, it's good.
Oh, shit!
You need to put your foot in your mouth.
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Yeah.
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
So this was a premeditated murder then.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Why would Angie favor that? That's fine.
Pops?
Am I late? You're a little late.
Uh-oh! Daddy's mad at you now!
Hello, Mika. Just FYI, we finished the investigation and started the trial yesterday. We're finishing up the trial today, so you might be a bit late. I don't know if you were here yesterday to watch the beginning part. But we went through the first part of the trial, and then we stopped at the intermission. And now we're like an hour, almost an hour and a half into it after intermission right now. So we're coming towards the end. If you want to watch everything up to that point, the VODs are available, or should be available. There you go. Hello.
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
I'm thinking Angie is main suspect at the moment, Georgie.
Everybody makes mistakes.
I think Good Girl is probably the most likely suspect at the moment.
Monodom's right.
Does not agree.
You
That's
better
fine.
thank Monodum. Less attitude and more gratitude.
Could also be
Got it?
Tojo, but I'm less inclined. It's someone who's helped set up the gym. It has to be.
Come on. The trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
Kurumi can never? Well, then deal with it. It's
Culprit
either
really
Angie,
used ropeway to move
Kurumi, or
body?
something else.
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? Some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
I could be completely
Not
wrong. Could be neither of
necessarily.
them, but it's unlikely. Kibo, Kaito,
All one must do is
Kurumi,
detach
Angie,
the rope from the window after
Himiko
using the ropeway.
are most likely suspects based on who set up the trick, but
Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see. The rope was thrown from the window. That's why we found it there.
to be fair, as far as we are in the
With
case,
that method,
anybody could be the
culprit
suspect.
must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
Because
I
it was
believe
pool
that was
rules.
an accident.
Pool rules. Yeah, they can't
An
go in.
accident?
Can't go into the pool. They fucked it up.
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
The reason culprit left it in the pool is obvious. It was nighttime.
That's it.
Can't go into the pool during nighttime.
Even
You
if
can
they
go to the
wanted
pool
to
area,
get
I
it,
guess.
They couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool was so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
No need to implicate yourself, Himiko. You're innocent
Yeah,
already.
it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them. Ha! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
No, actually. Save for that one mistake. This was the perfect crime.
Nah, it wasn't perfect.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. No, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
That is true. That bit of information did solve it. help solve.
Personally,
They picked,
I find this
me
culprit
right now.
frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
I wonder if the scrap
What are
of
you,
fabric
stupid?
is the clue.
Don't respect
for
the
who's at
culprit.
fault. If that's the case, it's Blackbow. That doesn't spell well for a couple people. Now, respecting the culprit's intent is crucial to solving this case. We're so close. We're just one step away from the truth.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
Yeah.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event.
Don't let it be Tojo.
But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Okay, Kaito, you're fucking useless. But I get you.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Yeah.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
Yeah, I have a good idea who the culprit is.
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
What?
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Hi, they rolling in her grave right now. They'll be fine. She'll understand. You believe in my detective work. This whole setup would have had to have been prepared in the gym well beforehand, yeah? Knowing that narrows the list of suspects. The issue is that we still have to prove it. I'm still thinking it's Tojo. It's to be Tojo or Angie. I'm thinking Tojo is the only one capable of pulling this crime off so well. I just don't know why she would. Except at Ryoma's request. And then Angie, I have no idea why she would kill Ryoma. Fuck. Well, Tojo was also in there. I'm gonna choose Angie. I don't think it is. I think I'm wrong, possibly. Yeah, fuck. It is Tojo.
Oh no!
It's personal bias that's preventing me.
It has to be you!
Yeah, it was Tojo.
There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, she did it at Ryoma's request. I'm almost certain she did.
What? Kirumi?
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit.
Everybody Georgie love is
That is not yet
a
a
murderer.
certainty. Let
What
us
does
hear
this
her
say about you,
testimony
Georgie?
first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
There still can be a twist. There still
I
could be a
cannot
twist.
believe you would suspect me.
But she was the
If
one
that
setting
is
up the curtains and everything.
Then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The only reason...
The wrong choice?
The only reason it's Kurumi, because there's the black scrap of fabric in the pool. Hello! Welcome! Can you be done with doctors now? I hope so. Still have Kyo? Oh, he's next, don't worry. Every chapter, it's going to be the one you love the most is the murderer. And you can't change and try to trick the game. They know who you love. That's how it works, Georgie. But yeah, because Ganta couldn't kidnap Tojo because he was unable to and afraid of her. She's a maid who's capable of doing very complex setups and everything like that. As much as I want it to be Angie, she was very intimately aware and very detail-oriented. She's very smart, But the thing is, she probably didn't do it out of malice or anything. She probably did it because Ryoma asked her to. My only question is, did Ryoma kill himself, or did Tojo kill him? That's the thing I don't know. Because chances are, this is how it played out. Ryoma saw his motive video, was super depressed by it, decided he no longer wanted to live or whatnot. Or something came up. No, it would not count as a Kurumi kill if it was suicide. It would technically be Ryoma. That's what we're kind of counting on. The only reason I didn't choose Kurumi first was bias. And a little bit of suspicion from Angie, but Tojo was the most likely based on everything, especially with the ropeway and everything. She's the most capable individual when it comes to this shit. The issue is whether she actually committed the act on Ryoma, or if she merely just got rid of the body. Because if she got rid of the body, then it's fine. The issue is then why lie about it? Because she would have been safe, no one would have been murdered if they just revealed it. So I don't know what the motive or reason would be to kill himself and then have everybody go through this just to potentially die, I guessing it wrong. But the only reason I know suicide doesn't count as Kurumi kill is because the suicide from the second game did not count as anybody but the person that committed its kill. Sorry, I shouldn't say suicide. Committed in the video game. Someone committed in a video game in the second game, and they were the only culprit, and nothing happened out of it. I don't know if that's the case here. The issue is I don't know why Tojo would commit an act knowing that she would implicate herself in this process. The only other thing is that people were taking advantage of Tojo, and so maybe Ryoma felt sorry, knew that she would help, yada yada yada.
Voice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision?
I would hate to lose
I will
Tojo,
refute
though.
your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Now, I believe her conviction there, though. I ultimately believe she wants the well-being for everybody.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
Some of the ghosts are just a torment.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. That someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Of course, Kurumi didn't implicate herself. My logic has to be airtight. Yeah. There's a hole in her story somewhere. I just have to stay home and find it. Alright, Monokuma File 2.
Not the culprit.
Sweet. Maki alone.
The crime was committed at nighttime.
Alibis for yesterday.
And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. That someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Oh, it wasn't that? Shh. Do you think after this the skills perform such a feat? Well, my skills are relevant and the mechanisms themselves are wrong to begin with.
Damn it!
You gotta be careful. I can only make 2 mistakes and it's over.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. That someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
I mean, this is true. I just don't know if it helps at all. I think it had to be the alibis for yesterday. This one. Meet and greet's possible. I think it's this one. This one implicates that she was alone for 5 minutes in the gym, which might have been all she needed to set up the rope on the window and open the window. That's all she needed to do on the gym side. Open the window, tie the rope, and throw it over the side. Because that's something she couldn't do at night. So I think it's the alibis from yesterday.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at night. And you have no alibi, do you?
Alibi is not worth it.
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
I don't
Do
know
you
if
think
that's
we
it.
would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. Yet someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Nope.
That's wrong! No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi.
Yeah.
Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
Yeah.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed.
Oh, this is actually sadder than I think it is. Go away, Windows. Ryoma wanted to see his moto video to say goodbye to those that were most precious to him one last time before he had himself killed. And they must have had to talk. He must have talked and made this request earlier. At least this is what I'm thinking now.
To be
We'll
taken.
see.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation.
The only thing is, if he killed himself, why
It could only have been
go
done
through
with
the operation
Kirumi
to hide the
spot
body?
herself in the gym before nighttime.
Why?
But
The why is
Kirumi
the
was
big
alone
problem
in the
here.
gym for only like 5 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up.
Yeah, you just need to raise up, tie the rope,
Enough
throw it
time
over.
to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion.
I don't want it to be you, Kurumi. Please.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
Oh, Tojo, no! You gotta do better than this! This is weak! How do I do this again? Alright, this. Marked window frame, black piece of fabric, scratch
If it were
stick.
solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided when you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty. Your entire case falls apart.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words, it is just a guess. And then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception.
There's a reach together, it's not a guess. Evidence on my side, I'll show
I am
her.
referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words, it is just a guess. And then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess.
Oh! The marked window
It
frame.
is nothing more than deception.
Ow.
Oh no!
No! Okay.
If it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
I'll cut through your words!
How about doing the racing dollars? A little bit.
I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage.
But sliding down the inner tube and that, yeah. It's tension.
The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
It's gonna be a glorious execution of the ultimate maid.
Kirumi quiet, cause that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone!
For everyone. Yeah, this is what I don't understand, the why.
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
What? Where's this coming from? The response seems genuine. What does she mean by everyone? Is she doing this for all our sakes? Am I wrong? Is Kirumi innocent? Saw our motive video? No, I'm wrong again.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Yeah, it might be the motive actually. Kaito.
I've just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, it felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Yeah, motive video.
Someone
I guess.
who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
Okay, so Ryoma probably didn't request this.
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to Atua?
Yes, really. So please believe me, I am not the culprit. I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to!
Kirumi!
Are we
playing,
totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else.
But the thing is, if it's not her, she
Are we
knows who
sure
it is.
Kokichi isn't the culprit?
First exit out, yeah.
How rude.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
The issue is that if she's not the
Kirumi's
culprit,
reckless
she
for the
knows
best.
it's
She
Ryoma that
always
did it to
treated
her
us
himself.
so
then.
well. She really is like a mom.
But then why would she not say it?
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
Yeah.
You really are screwed up.
I feel
Screwed
like she's
up from
playing a
head to
sob story
toe.
at this point.
Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Okay, calm down, you. As always, calm the fuck down.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit.
Playing emotional here.
You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct? But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof.
Yeah, you're playing the long game here. Okay.
It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis.
We have scraps.
They could have
though.
pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
Himiko, I can fix him.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our
Guys,
alibis.
Yeah.
Guys,
Georgie's
maybe
just gonna die
suspecting
in a
Kirumi is
glorious execution performed by our great
Yeah,
Lord and Savior
maybe we should
Monokuma.
think it over one more time.
I mean, what?
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth.
Yeah, we have the scrap.
I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
They're scared. They're scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. I'm next? No. I'll be safe. So it's up to me. I have to do it. I'll use my detective work to prove it.
So you still believe I am the culprit?
Yeah, emotional pleas aren't gonna work. I'm
But
sorry.
there is no evidence to indicate that I am.
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined that the rope weight was used to move the body. If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift rope weight, then the final clue falls into place.
Yeah.
The final clue?
Thing is, you should know this.
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Wonder what Monokuma has in store for the ultimate kitty.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit?
Won't matter. They'll have to kill me 9 times.
Don't you want to protect everyone?
So I have 9 tries, Jack.
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
Yeah.
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat. You can't save anyone!
I wonder if Kojo was the only one that got her own motor video. No more doubts. I'm confident I'm right. I'm going to present everyone the evidence that proves she's guilty. Trust me, I didn't want to accuse her, but it's really hard when everything falls into place.
This is it!
Really hard. It all
The
holds
piece
emotion.
of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain
From her outfit.
it's an important piece of the puzzle. Because, like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym. But how would you control it?
Yeah.
If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body
Use
off.
fabric to slow it. Friction.
To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed.
Part of the dress, yeah.
For example, The culprit could have used their hands for friction.
But that would have burned your hand.
Yeah, so what?
It's probably one of her
You're
gloves.
still wrong.
One of
Your
her gloves,
logic is
most
flawed.
likely. Gloves, likely.
Why
No,
are you
Kankan,
becoming
welcome.
increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What? True.
I just don't know the why.
That
Why,
black cloth
JoJo?
is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
I need to know
No,
the why.
it's not just trash. It's proof that
I need
you're
to know the
culprit.
why. Finding out how that black fabric fits into the key to everything. I'll make it all clear now. It could have been part of her dress, but it's likely her gloves. How do I do this again?
You are incorrect.
Alright. Oh, I
What is
missed
this
that.
truth?
Oh,
That is just your
wait.
empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect.
Oh.
What is this truth?
How does this work?
That
I
is
don't
just
know.
your empty deduction. You continue to confuse
I don't know how
everyone.
to use to do the whole parts.
You are incorrect. What is this truth? That
That's
is
how
just
it
your
works.
empty deduction.
Okay.
You continue to confuse everyone. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous
I'm not doing very
truth,
well, chat.
everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at
so
stake.
odd.
Because of your self-righteous truth,
Ah.
everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake.
My health is not
I
great, chat.
completely understand your reasoning,
Ah.
but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do
Oh,
not
that's
have any
interesting.
evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone.
Ah, the
Why
wrong
must
button.
you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit.
Okay, I win.
What does that piece of trash prove?
Oh, the...
It ends here!
There we go. Took me a second to piece that together. That's a bit excessive, but sure. Didn't need to completely tear
The
it
piece
apart.
of fabric came from Kirumi's black glove.
No, they were covered.
Kirumi's glove?
We're good, chat. We're safe. Everything's safe.
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands,
Gloves would have tore up.
there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't bare-handed.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on.
That was a bad showing in
Got
the
all
rhythm
torn
game.
up
I
from the friction
apologize.
and-
The holding I wasn't familiar with. I
fell
don't
into
remember how to do
pool?
it.
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your doing?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. You can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
The issue is that the trial would probably
Well,
allow for it.
Kirumi, will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kumi, what's wrong?
In the end, I'm just like them, scared of revealing the truth. Because it means that someone has to be sacrificed. The coyote was scared too. She didn't let that stop her. She thought things through to the end. I faced the truth, doubted it, kept thinking, kept going. This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.
Alright. Oh. What are you? Evidence made of metal the piranhas didn't eat. Okay. Probably that. Fish in the piranha tank. Do we have the... Standing long item the culprit took from the gym. For the gym, when the gym was rope tied. For the murder, what was put in the victim's wrists. What was taken from the pool. What was used to transport the body on the ropeway. And the brakes was tougher than expected. We're about to get the comic. Everyone ready? What was the body carried to? Let's see, Jim's window frame. Okay. What are you? Guess for the body on the ropeway. Rope tie. Metal handcuffs in the water. Was used as a partition in the piranha tank. Evidence made of metal the piranhas didn't eat. Guess for the body on the ropeway. Okay. Where was the body carried to? And then this one.
This is the truth of the case.
Easy.
The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed.
Had to be a motor video.
Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick. The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone.
Yeah, if Ryoma and Maki didn't meet up, she probably could have gotten away with it, honestly.
It was then that the culprit used the ladder
That
to
the
reach the
inner tube
piranha
strap.
tank and removed the
Yeah.
glass lid to put inside the tank.
It was likely her motive video that set her off. That's the only thing I can think of.
They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank.
I was hoping that she didn't fully commit to it, but I guess that's the case.
Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing
It's
in the
unfortunate.
gym.
Kojo was great. He will be missed. And now the execution. Well,
and used the ladder once
let's
more,
talk first.
this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan.
Curious why she chose Ryoma. I guess because his lab worked out perfectly.
At
Doesn't matter,
nighttime,
convenience.
past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder. First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his head into the sink filled with water. From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance,
Because he's a prisoner.
which is why
the
Ryoma was
Monokuma has a
handcuffed.
twisted sense of humor and made the shower in his tennis room a prison shower.
The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun. They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves.
I think even with gloves, you would still get serious rope burn, depending on the type of gloves you had.
But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool.
That was a great
Thus,
expression.
the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
Alright, now we get the why. Maybe we get the why. Maybe we get the why.
Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
I mean,
Kirumi.
Win or lose, you would be betraying your maid status.
Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
True.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
I didn't want it to be
This was
Tojo.
decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
We don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
That is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodam, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Bye, Tojo. You will be missed.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
A spite vote against me? That's Reen. That's so rude. How dare you? Did that happen the first trial too? I don't think it did. I think it was all Kaede first trial. He admitted to it. Oh, do I have to click some?
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make
It was a
the
landslide?
right
Yeah, I think she
choice,
voted herself.
or the dreadfully wrong one?
She's very upset that I found her out. It's the verdict. Yes. Don't let it get away, Chet. Give me those coins. I need them. I need them. I have prices. Ooh, A's across the board. I'll take that. How many coins? 254. Yeah. I did miss. I didn't get any perfects. What are the two mysteries down below? Oh, I gotta be here. Because I was slow. That's because I was thinking the Monokuma I had to find. See, it still says logic difficulty, normal, action difficulty, mean. So I wonder if there's a... I wonder if there's a bug. Because I have logic set to mean and action set to difficult. I double checked that when the trial started. Which makes me sad. Because I feel like the game might be bugged. And if that's the case, then even though it says mean, it might be giving me normal, which means I'm not getting the tougher logics, but I'm getting the tougher actions. In which case, the actions aren't as bad as I thought they were, but still, very sad. Give.
Oh my!
You all voted correctly. But an unexpected and critical outcome. The Blacken, who killed Ryoma Hoshi, is Kurumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. Bravo, bravo.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness we managed to get through the class trial again.
You gotta be kidding me!
There's nothing good about this at all. Why? Why did it have to be Kurumi?
Yeah.
Truly, this result was unexpected.
Wait!
How can you be so calm about it?
No way.
But Gantano can believe it. Kurumi was so helpful for everyone. Then Kurumi is also culprit?
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, how long have you been lying to us?
The truth is...
Is that why you took such good care of us? So you could deceive everyone?
Huh?
You mean she's not my mom? Okay, Kokichi. Be weird.
Hey!
She was never your fucking mom.
Damn it.
Hey, Kurumi, tell me, why? You were always thinking about everyone around you. How could you kill someone? Human beings have always been selfish, self-centered creatures. That's why I hate humans. They burn down the forest we call home. They pollute the rivers we drink from. I'll never forgive humans.
No way!
But is that really a reason to destroy them? Some humans are really nice.
Shut up!
I like how she defends us, and Miyu shuts her down. Enough of the commentary already.
Say,
Oh, Kurumi. Were your feelings towards us simply another falsehood?
how?
No, it can't be. Say it ain't so. That was just another lie, too?
No.
I don't think so. I still believe Kurumi cares about us.
What?
How would you know? Can't say for certain, but I can sense that this trial has been agonizing for her. Can't say for certain. That is what a detective would say. Kurumi, are you upset because of the people important to you? You mean like from the motive video? Kurumi watched hers after all. Earlier, Kurumi mentioned that she had accepted a request. Perhaps that request came from someone important in her motive video.
What's wrong?
You have nothing to say for yourself.
I do not agree.
No, that's not it. I'm just lost. Because if I tell you why I did it, you'll regret what you've just done. Regret?
Damn.
Spit it out already. Otherwise, we can't accept this outcome.
Please!
Please, Kurumi, tell us. I care a lot about you. About you a lot. And I know the others care about you too. But please.
Understood.
Very well then. If you're all so desperate to know,
I shall take that request.
I will consider this a final request. I tell you everything. Well, the thing is, will Monokuma allow that?
Well, you know.
No more lies then. You better just tell us the truth. Please and thank you.
Yes,
I understand.
that is correct.
Your reasoning was exactly right. The reason I murdered Ryoma was because of what I saw in my motive video. As I thought, you did indeed watch your video. Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your motive video? Alright, fess up. Which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand if it was you.
What are you saying?
Why would the one raising their hand need to close their eyes?
May I?
That won't be necessary. I did not trade my motive video with anyone. Huh? You didn't trade with anyone. How'd you see your motive video?
Hey!
Perhaps Kurumi received her own motive video.
Huh?
You mean she had her own motive video from the start?
Yes.
Correct. No one had my motive video but me. This video's intended recipient. I have no idea why.
The fuck's going on?
That's not possible. Monokuma, what the hell's going on? You know, I meant to bring this up earlier because it's been bugging me for a while. All this talk about videos being switched, what does that mean exactly? Yeah, his cubs fucked it up. Don't play dumb. You're the one who switched up all the motive videos.
No.
No, I didn't. Huh? These dumbasses did it. Oh. Was I not supposed to ask that? You kept screw up again.
Huh?
Not supposed to.
Dumbass!
No, Monofini's fault. She passed them out without checking the name. What? I didn't know. Monotaro should have checked the names too. Wait a minute, I don't remember passing out any videos. It was my fault.
Yeah?
What?
I'm sorry.
I apologize. I should have been more careful.
No.
No, Monodam, it's not your fault.
Okay.
It's all our fault. I'm sorry too.
Yeah?
Ah, seems I misunderstood.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that the plan all along was to redistribute the videos.
Daddy!
Not saying like that.
Hey,
It's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault for forgetting.
Father!
Which one of these little guys are gonna die now?
Hey.
Thank goodness.
What?
What the hell is this mushy feel-good crap?
You stupid!
You're all idiots. I'm through getting along with you dummy bears.
Well now.
I'm sorry to cause so much trouble. Please continue your boring conversation.
I see.
Monocos merely distributed the motive videos at random. Assuming my own video was nothing more than bad luck.
Oh, I see.
So you just watched it without knowing why it was given to you.
Hey!
What was in your video?
What's wrong?
Well, you promised to tell us everything.
Yes.
I will tell you the truth in its entirety, but I doubt that everyone will believe it.
So,
If that's the case, why don't we all watch the motive video together?
That's right.
Yes, that would be much better. Let's hurry before Monokuma gets bored again. How thorough of you. Yeah, I suppose it is better this way. Perhaps the truth will be easier to believe if you witness it with your own eyes. After Kurumi had spoken, the Monokas began playing the video.
all right! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister.
Damn.
The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to make this country great again
This is
and
Japan.
transferred all his authority to
Fuck?
her.
When did Trump get into Japan?
No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country.
Let's see.
And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders.
Damn.
But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill.
Really?
She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, And while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple. What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
Huh?
It can't be.
What?
What the hell? Prime Minister?
Yes.
Everything you just saw is true. Though I only remembered it upon watching that video. Remembered?
Wait!
Please hold on. That video is true?
What is this?
That's ridiculous. There's no way Kurumi's really the Prime Minister.
I do not agree.
No, it's the truth. I am Kurumi Tojo, the ultimate maid, and the most important people to me
This is my selfless devotion.
are the citizens of this country.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens.
Youngest Prime Minister ever in Japanese history, I imagine.
As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past. But he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
You didn't remember that she was Prime Minister? Fair enough.
What did I do?
You're literally confusing the shit out of me. This makes no sense. And I gotta take it down.
I see.
But Kurumi was the real Prime Minister, running the country behind the scenes.
Huh?
How can you seriously believe that as a high schooler to be a Prime Minister?
You really don't get
I
it.
don't think it's odd that an ultimate level talent could be that powerful. I mean, Keyboy's talent lets him pretend to be human, even though he's a heartless robot.
How rude!
I'm not pretending. I'm still learning.
I see.
See. Well, good luck, I guess. I was
Incredible.
aware of Kurumi's impressive talents. Prime Minister.
But
Then Kurumi really is Prime Minister. Behold, burden of country's future.
Actually,
Motive video aside, Kurumi doesn't seem like she'd lie about something like that.
yoo-hoo!
I get that Kurumi is really important, but what was that unprecedented crisis?
I do not know.
I don't know, actually. Why can't I remember? If our memory is lost.
That's...
Wait, isn't this just like the Ultimate Hunt?
That is correct.
Perhaps it is connected to the Ultimate Hunt.
Huh?
The Ultimate Hunt is connected to this unprecedented crisis facing the nation. If that's true, how are they connected? What is the Ultimate Hunt anyway?
I do not know.
I do not know what is happening to the nation where I am, while I am here, inside the end wall. That is why I needed to know. I needed to know that the most important people in my life were safe.
This is my selfless devotion.
Because I am duty and honor bound to protect every citizen of this nation.
My apologies.
That is why I needed to escape.
if so...
So you weighed our lives against the lives of everyone else in the nation.
But
If those are the options, of course you'd pick everyone outside, right? There's just too many lives at stake out there. We just stopped Kurumi from doing that. Because we selfishly wanted to live.
I don't like that.
What should we do? Did we just make a terrible mistake? If everyone outside dies because Kurumi is dead,
Why?
doesn't that mean we pretty much destroyed the country? What do we do?
wait!
Say, what's Monokuma planning to do with the rest of the humanity? You know how many people live in this country? Like 100 million easily.
Always messing around.
No matter how powerful the mastermind is, there's no way they could really...
Bears do not lie.
Why are you talking like Monodam all of a sudden?
Bears do not lie. Hey,
I am the ruler of this world. Nothing is beyond my power.
Huh?
Nothing is beyond my power. Kind of arrogant, ridiculous.
100%.
That's a 100% a lie. It is impossible that he could bring disaster to a country. I mean, the world technically, ended between games 1 and 2? It's more or less.
What are you trying to pull?
So funny.
cuz.
You guys act like you can't believe it, but you're all terrified anyway. Yeah, I mean, it didn't technically end. It just went into utter chaos. Like anarchy, all established nations fell apart. Yada yada yada.
Shing.
Can't believe it, and you're terrified for no reason. Big ol' mess. Yeah. Why do humans lie? Why are humans the only animal that tells lies?
Shut up!
Cut it out. This is serious.
Oh?
Why are you gonna keep talking about Karumi?
Dang it!
Let's talk about Ryoma. It would be a shame to completely neglect him.
Oh, I see.
That's right. We know your motive to kill. But why did you kill Ryoma specifically?
That is...
Because he was easy to kill.
Huh?
Easy to kill.
Weird!
Ryoma not that weak. When he used the Sakuchi method, even Gata no could catch.
I do not agree.
His physical strength was irrelevant when he did not have a reason to live.
Do you agree?
Without that, he became the weakest among us.
Huh?
What? I took advantage of his weakness. I killed him. What do you mean?
That is...
I told him I had urgent matters to discuss, and to meet me in the research lab on the 3rd floor. There, I revealed my motive video, and afterward I told him,
That is correct.
I am responsible for the life of every citizen of this nation, so I must escape this place. He then responded,
Got it.
so, you got a reason to survive. It's the complete opposite of me. That's good.
You're...
You got something to live for. Means your life has value. After he said that, he told me he would clean up the tennis balls lying around.
And then, he
Then-
turned his back toward me.
I see.
At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there.
Figured
is
something like that
correct.
happened. That is when I decided I must sacrifice his life for my nation and my people.
Then...
Ryoma knew he was going to be killed. I feel like drowning is a little cruel considering how long it takes to kill someone that way. Or at least the amount of agony they feel while they're drowning. But you know, I guess there are faster ways to do it. Could have did what Kaede did, just bash his skull in. But, you know. Wait a minute. It's Maki's fault that Ryoma decided he didn't want to live anymore.
What?
What?
Because?
Ryoma only gave up on life after you showed him his motive video. Well, since you didn't watch his motive video, I guess you had no way of knowing.
What are you talking about?
What's your point?
Wait!
Wait a minute. You're talking as if Ryoma saw that motive video. Didn't you just say that he only checked the name and didn't watch the video? Did I say that?
Huh?
What are you getting at?
Well, you know.
Probably shouldn't say anything. Someone has to step up and speak before Ryoma.
I told you.
Again, what's your point? That he gave up on life because I showed him his motive video? I'll get to that in a sec. But why do you think Ryoma wanted to see his motive video? If he was looking for a reason to live, isn't that right, Maki?
Why?
How do you know that?
What?
It's about motive videos. Didn't we agree not to show them to each other?
Yeah.
I remember, because once you watch them, you got a motive to kill.
But...
if it shows someone important to me, I'd really like to see that.
Hey.
Any idea who will be in the video?
No.
I don't. That's why I want to see it. Once I know I got someone important to me, I'll have a reason to live.
Jeez.
If I got a reason to live, then I've got a reason to escape here with you guys.
In other words...
that video might just give me a motive to live.
Please.
So please.
That's true.
You're right. He was looking for a reason to live.
Well, you know.
Which means you shouldn't have shown him his motive video in the first place.
Hey!
What do you mean? What did his video show? Nothing. His motive was empty.
Huh?
Empty.
Okie dokie.
Oh, we're up next. Let's give it a watch, shall we?
All right! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life?
And then it just ends
now,
because he's
without
funny.
further ado,
And it ends.
this message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis
This
pro.
is fucked up.
Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you.
Damn.
I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies.
That's fucked up.
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
It's so fucked. No one. No one was important to him?
Always messing around.
That's what he was shown? He saw something like that. He had none to care for. None who cared for him. He found no motive to live. Because of that, he chose to let Kurumi claim his life.
I see.
So, that's why. He must have just watched that video before I summoned him to meet with me. He just gave up then.
Damn.
Hell with that. That damn moron.
But...
Bad to have no reason to live. But it's also bad to have too many reasons to live.
Because...
That's why you did such a terrible thing, right, Kurumi? For too many reasons.
Yes.
You are free to judge me for killing Ryoma. I would bear the burden of being seen as evil for the sake of my nation and its people.
For everyone.
Because that is what it means to serve with selfless devotion. That's why I needed to survive. Sacrificing you all meant saving the lives of men, women, children, and elderly.
My apologies.
I wanted to live. Kurumi. Monokuma, Gonta had a question.
You need something?
Oh? What is it?
Hey!
Can Gonta be blackened instead of Kurumi?
Huh?
What?
Gonta.
Not smart, boy. But even Gonta understand what everyone's saying. Unfortunately, I don't think Monokuma's gonna do that, but you can try. Kurumi should live, not Gonta. World needs her. I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to die. Kurumi's life is way more valuable than mine. Kurumi's got the lives of hundreds of millions of people on her shoulders, right?
Unfortunately.
Logically, Kurumi's survival would result in fewer casualties than our collective survival would.
Jeez.
I mean, that's assuming there's a world left out there, but you know, sure. Maybe it would have been better if we gotten the culprit wrong.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Oh,
Kurumi survives, then the nation's future will be secure. The problem is that if this takes place after Chapter 2, or Game 2, V2, there might literally be no nation left, and so this whole motive was just a false setup to cause despair either way. Either despair for all of us for killing the Prime Minister of our country, or the despair of Tojo surviving only to find there's no country left to serve. It's fucked up either way, and I'm pretty sure that's what this whole thing is set up. Ow! Why am I being bonked? Aren't all their memories fake or something anyway? Not necessarily. Probably not, actually. They're just, covered up. Amnesic. Selective amnesia. Somehow. Then, what was the point of me doing all this? Implanted? Don't know if implantation's right. I think they use a device to wipe the memories, and then they're getting pieces of it back bit by bit. But I might be wrong. Could be all false in memories, which would be something else, but we'll see. Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? Was I wrong? I shouldn't have.
Shuichi!
What kind of face is that, Suichi? My sidekick, and suck it up.
Huh?
What?
Hey!
That goes for all of you. To hell with all this value of life shit.
Alright!
That's not just something. You can't trade it or put a price on it. Kaito.
Listen up.
And your life doesn't just belong to you. For your parents, your grandparents, your friends, even your neighbors.
I mean,
It's not something you can just decide to throw away on your own.
don't worry about it.
We didn't do the wrong thing. Life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, anything's possible. You can even go to the stars.
Of course!
So I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I want to live. I haven't even traveled to space yet. There's no way in hell I'm going to die here.
Jeez.
The idiot's talking again.
But...
He's right. I mean, you're right too. He is an idiot, but he's right.
So divine!
He's a damned idiot. I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with inspiration.
Shut up!
I told you to stop calling me an idiot.
But...
Maybe his stupid speech is just what we needed to hear. Kurumi certainly looks shaken by it.
Huh?
Shaken?
Because...
You really think someone as desperate to live as Kurumi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still hasn't given up, even now. He was hoping that learning the truth would make one of us volunteer to die in her place.
Huh?
What? Well, I don't think Monokuma would have allowed that anyway. He's very strict with the rules.
But...
Monokuma would never allow a Blacken to escape punishment, so maybe she wanted everyone to rebel so she could use that as cover to escape on her own. How about it, Kurumi? Am I close? That second option's more likely. You are the most detestable cretin I have ever met. You knew exactly what I would attempt, yet allowed me to explain anyway.
Huh?
Wait, what you just said was true?
You mean?
You tried to trick Gonta. Tried to trick everyone.
Really?
Seriously? Backstabbing. Can't say that.
Cut it out.
Enough. She was just trying to stay alive in her own way. Nobody can blame her for that.
That is correct.
That's right. I must survive. Because I carry the weight of an entire nation on my shoulders. I would not have killed Ryoma if I was so easily deterred. This request will not be fulfilled until I have brought joy to every citizen of this nation.
You must live.
No matter what, I cannot die. That is why I killed Ryoma. Even now, I refuse to give up.
Huh?
Rumi.
I see.
Still refuse to give up. So, what do you intend to do?
You must live.
I intend to live. I must survive no matter what it takes. If I must debase myself, so be it. I would drink filth and eat carrion to survive.
I will survive!
Do anything. Anything to survive. She screamed, and she started running. Well, this is only going to make this more interesting. Nah. It's going to be even more sad. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. She won't make it, Georgie. I promise you. She will not make it. I was completely undignified at exit.
I have to escape. I won't die here.
If she makes it, it's even funnier. But I don't think they will. There's no way I'm getting Yuki out of here. It was ugly and raw and feral. She just ran as fast as she could. I heard my voice call out. Can this creepy little shit stop staring at me like that from the corner of the screen? Can that just not be happening? I'm gonna wipe this away here in a minute. Run.
Damn it!
Run! Run, Kurumi!
Please run!
Hurry!
Please hurry!
Damn.
Run!
Hey,
Like I said, I'm not letting you leave.
please!
Run!
You live. I refuse to die in a hellhole like this.
Now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
It is time, child.
For my nation. For my people.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment
My
time!
favorite part of the episode. It's here.
Will not die!
Well, best of luck, Kurumi. I hope your skills let you out of this, because Monokuma is pretty fucked. Look at that little tubby bear just go running for her. Notice the quit. Oh look, it's throwing Strand of Agony. That's your escape route. Better get going. I tab out. No. You sit and suffer while we enjoy. Ooh. Up. That's the block. Damn. Look at her go. That's a determination we wish we had in our leadership in any country. Want to know the beauty? It snaps. Oh, and it's not even real. That's fucked up. Oh, bye, Monosuke. Ooh. Monodam's on a killing spree. I'll send the vid to Georgie. Perfect. I appreciate this. You're doing your solemn duty for this stream. I appreciate it, Corey. That wasn't quite as crazy, but it was equally fucked up as the first one. Why, Monoden? Why do you kill Monosuke?
It's okay.
If you need to vomit, let it out. I will feel much better afterwards. Or you will from it. Monosuke, he was no different from Monokid. He was getting in the way of us getting along.
It's fine.
We don't need him.
Yeah?
Don't need him.
Let's get along.
We few remaining Monocubs must get along.
We are all
No matter
friends.
what, we must always get along. Not even father can stop us from getting along. Oh, is that a rebellion? I
will
said.
not forgive
Not if
that.
he knows what is good for him. Damn, this is a rebellion. This is a rebellion. This academy belongs to us. The age of the Monocubs begins now. Ha 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 ha. Well, this will be interesting. This is only chapter 2, by the way. How dare you take that rebellious tone with me, young man?
That's
And yet,
nice.
this angsty attitude of yours is just so cute.
They're so
So cute how your little crew has shrunk by one member. Yep, shrunk. You're not getting any larger, you know.
They're so
So
freaking cute.
unbearably cute. All this cuteness makes me feel like I'm about to sneeze. Oh God. Jesus.
How horrible!
Ugly bitch, what? Who are you calling an ugly bitch? What? Wait, what just happened there? It doesn't matter, now not the time for that. I'm confused. Karumi,
I don't like
I
that.
can't take this anymore. Even if Karumi was killed so brutally. I don't want to do this anymore. Am I gonna end up like that too?
I'll protect you.
I won't let that happen, Emiko. I'll protect you, no matter what. I'll protect you, no matter what. Uh-oh. I don't want to do this anymore either. Please, let's just stop this killing game. I don't care if we stay trapped here forever.
Come on, come on!
Oh, isn't that what Hatua said?
Cause Atua says
All
so.
desire, even your desire to escape this place, can corrupt you beyond redemption. Monokuma, who is corrupt. He is the one who distributed the motive videos. He also
I
died
see,
again.
yes.
Those videos were more dangerous than we thought to have driven Kurumi that far. And no one's gonna talk about that he just died
That's
the second
true.
time. What worries me is, as long as we're trapped here, we don't know what's true or false. The game must
Okay.
continue, indeed. That must be why Kurumi did not want to show the videos. She thought that if everyone felt the same murderous rage that she did, this killing it would be pure chaos. He wanted to stop it.
Hey,
If that's the case, then we really shouldn't show our videos to each other.
Of course.
That was our consensus from the beginning, not including you, of course.
However,
I had assumed Kokichi would try to show us our videos to get under our skin. But that did not come to pass. What, I wonder, were his intentions? He'd never do anything like that. I'm still thinking about what Kurumi said. What Kurumi said. Everything you just saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching that video.
that's...
What she said earlier, correct?
Huh?
What about it? Does she remember? And it didn't sound like a lie either.
I see.
Maybe that video had the properties of a flashback light, if it made her remember.
What?
Properties of a flashback light.
Okay,
Still, how could Karumi remember something she never should have forgotten? Serving the entire nation seems too important for her to just forget. That's true. Does that mean we have motives to kill that we'll remember by watching our videos? If that's the case, maybe it's for the best that we don't watch the videos. As long as we don't see the videos, we won't know our motives.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm convinced. Probably for the best. Those motive videos would mess us up. It's better if we just believe in each other.
Yeah.
That's right. It's best that we not remember our motives, for everyone's sake. Alright, Kikoshi.
oh dear.
Hearing you speak of everyone's sake is the least believable lie I've heard yet.
That's
So mean.
How rude. I'm always doing stuff for everyone's sake. Don't worry, I'll be facts to you later, Georgie.
It's a lie.
I'm sure you won't believe me when I say stuff like that, so I'll just keep lying. But maybe seeing Kurumi's final moments has made me change my views. He tried to escape until the very end. Finding a way to live might not be a bad idea. Or at least that's it, perfect. Maybe facing the truth isn't enough.
That's right.
Yeah, true. It's okay to run sometimes. It's gotta win the end. That's all you gotta do. Come on, Jordy. Show the determination that Tojo had. Respect her ending. Respect her will to live. How dare you? Bid on her determination, her resolve, just like that. Witness it to the end. Almost don't believe you liked her at all. And with that, the second class trial ended for us. Speaking of, it was my understanding this was supposed to be one of the most depressing games, in the sense that the least amount of survivors. We've only lost 4 people. Murders are going to ramp up, or something's going to happen that's going to ramp up a lot of deaths here soon. We have 3 chapters. Ooh. I might be wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but I feel like I'm not. And think she escaped and is currently pulling Japan out of the birth crisis. Oh, don't worry. They have a death crisis at the moment. Pyrrhic victory. We had still lost a friend. I've never seen Pyrrhic before. What did the end that Kaito spoke of? And how do we reach it? I don't know. Still don't know. I have to remember Pyrrhic. I have to look that up later. That was an interesting word. I liked it. I like that word. When we returned from the courtroom, the area was already blanketed in darkness.
For now,
we should rest. To me, that seems the most rational course of action.
You're right.
Yeah, my brain's out of juice from going full throttle all day.
Why, you?
Like you even have a brain to use.
I won't forgive you!
Anyway, this killing game is over. I won't allow it to go on.
It'll be okay.
It'll be fine. As long as we listen to Hatsura, we'll all be just fine. Uh-oh, Gonto.
What's wrong?
What's wrong, Gonto? Why are you staring up at the sky? Minkai is doing her world tour as a famous pianist. Georgie, completely living in a fantasy world. Put them in the padded room. It's just, even when all this bad stuff happens, stars are always so pretty.
But
stars here are different. Not the same ones Gonto used to. Different. You mean the position of the stars? Yeah, Gonto looking, but no can find star he remembers.
Why?
But why? Were we taken somewhere far away? Far away? Watch him be on the moon. Hey, let's all head back already. I'm wiped out. What?
Okay.
They're either in the underwater lab or they're on the moon. Who the fuck knows? Or some virtual reality like the second game. The second game they were in a virtual reality.
Hey!
2:30. Hey, hold on. I have to tell you guys something.
Huh?
What now? Like I said, I'm wiped out. Now. It won't take that long. Just listen to what I have to say.
what is it?
Well then, what is it that you have to say? Oh, Hisashi? I don't know if Hisashi's been around the Find a Faith, maybe. Everyone seems to be treating me like some kind of compulsive liar.
You get
But
it?
that's ridiculous. There's a way worse liar than me in our group.
Huh?
A liar worse than you. I'm talking about Maki.
Huh?
What?
What?
What do you mean, Maki's a liar? What if she... Maki admitted it during the class trial, remember? What if she's not the ultimate child caregiver? Maybe that's why she doesn't want us to see her lab. She's something else. Lying about her ultimate. But then the gifts would be pointless, but I don't think that's good. Ryoma wanted her to show him his motive video because he was looking for a reason to live.
Well, you know.
But that wasn't the whole story. Ryoma was blackmailing you, wasn't he, Maki?
Huh?
Blackmail. Ryoma just so happened to discover Maki's true identity. So he used that to blackmail her. But he said something like, "If you don't show me the motive video, I'll tell everyone what you really are." I mean, the first game had a serial killer as one of the students, which is funny. Also a crazy character. Although it was a split personality disorder sort of thing, but that was still funny. That's why Maki didn't want us to know she met with Ryoma.
Which means...
She wanted to keep her true identity a secret. That's why she kept quiet until the last minute. Yeah, her. Yeah.
Hold on!
The scissor lady? Yeah. Why you? Shit are you making up now? Maki's true identity? What? I've known Maki's true identity the whole time. Uh-oh. For a moment there, I thought Maki had disappeared. Yeah, she's probably the ultimate assassin or something. She moves so fast. Yeah. Yeah. She's too good.
You know, this is an interesting turn of events. But would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki, what the hell's going on?
Same, Miss Osprey, I agree.
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now. But that's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows.
Ultimate Shinobi?
Right.
Ultimate
Miss
Assassin.
Ultimate Assassin.
Yeah. This is fair. This is why she didn't want anyone in her room. She was lying. A thin line divides heaven and hell, chapter 2. There's always one professional killer in the group, usually. I'm trying to remember who it was in the second game. Was there a professional killer in the group? I'm pretty sure it was. No. There was a traitor in the group. There was the ultimate imposter. First one had ultimate serial killer. Obtain servant's gloves. Be the ultimate assassin. Maki is, yes. Maki is very much the ultimate assassin. Dave? Yes. Interesting. Yeah. First game had an ultimate serial killer, although that was only half her personality, or one of two personalities. She was a split personality person. She was a serial killer that killed what she perceived to be hot men. And so she was following around one student the whole time, although she didn't kill him ever because the way the game worked or whatnot. But I can't remember. She was the ultimate librarian, I think, in her good personality or something like that. I don't remember. And then there was the ultimate imposter in the second game. I don't know if there was a professional killer among them, to be honest. No, there's a lot of really crazy characters in the second game. And then this one, I guess, is the ultimate assassin. And then, obviously, your prime minister. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there was a professional killer, but the imposter was working for the whatchamacallem, the mastermind, so to speak. Technically, the first game had 2 ultimate killers, although the first one was killed immediately in the game. I'm not counting Junko. Junko is the ultimate despair, which I guess is, in a way, ultimate killer, considering she literally committed a form of genocide across the world and brought it to its knees. But that's besides the point. Her sister and her friend, I don't remember if they were related or not. She was like the ultimate, what was it? The ultimate military or something? I don't fucking remember. She took down whole militaries by herself. She was that much of a badass, but she was literally killed within the first 5 minutes of the game as a show of force and a way to deceive the player in the class. But then then you had that. So anyway, end of chapter 2. I'll save it once we get to the beginning of chapter 3. President, run and cover as objects.
What you're seeing now is live footage of the sky from our camera at the scene. You can clearly see the meteors raining down.
Interesting.
We are witnessing what looks like the end of the world. This is not a movie. I repeat, this is not a movie. This is live, unedited footage. This is real. The sky is falling before our very eyes. We've just been notified that the government has officially declared a state of emergency. Subway stations have been opened as shelters. The government is instructing citizens to remain calm and evacuate to their nearest shelter. Children and invalids are to be given first priority.
Well, bye. Transfer student from beyond the grave. What's that mean? Huh? What's that mean, chat? What's that mean, game? It was the day after the second class. We all headed to Maki's lab on the 3rd floor of the school building. I'm an invalid. And awaiting us there was an unexpected sight. How badass is your room? Yeah, look at that shit.
Come on,
What
man.
the heck is this? It's beautiful is what it is. It's like weapons warehouse.
Right?
Told you she's not the ultimate child caregiver. She's the ultimate assassin. That's probably her front, though. Maki is the ultimate assassin.
Is that alright?
Kichi, you learned that from the motive video, right? Monokuma said everyone's ultimate talent at the beginning of their video. Ryoma knew Maki's true identity because he had her moto video. And because you saw that. I knew the whole time. Given my position, I'd obviously know before any of you, right?
Huh?
Your position? Oh, don't worry about it. That was a lie. Anyway, her reaction yesterday pretty much gave away that she's the ultimate assassin. Yeah, you could probably snap my neck like a twig right now. But that's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows. Yeah, if she ever actually is a killer, that's going to be rough. But I don't think she will, right? Miss Ultimate Assassin? But wherever did she lie about being the ultimate child caregiver? Because assassins hide to do all their killing. If people find out they're assassins, they get all cautious and they can't kill anyone.
It can't be.
She hid her real identity because she was planning to kill us? But then, why hasn't she killed anyone yet? She's had many opportunities to do so.
I'm disappointed.
Jeez, robots can't even understand human feelings, let alone a girl's heart.
How rude!
Just take back what you just said. I do understand human feelings.
Listen closely.
But I'm still in the process of collecting data. Please, give me data. Please. I beg of you. You're so worried. Why don't you ask her? She's been holed up in her room all day. But I can't promise that she won't try to kill you like she tried to do me. Good thing everyone was there to stop her. But what about next time?
'Cause Atua says so.
Best let sleeping gods lie. Talent of a killer. That is the biggest threat to all of us who wish to survive.
Hey!
Let's just lock her up somewhere so she can't kill anyone. Well, she was already doing that, but sure. I'll leave that to you, Ganta. I don't think Ganta could stop her.
Huh?
I don't think Ganta could stop her if he wanted to.
Got it.
I'll help too. I don't want another killing to happen. Tenko, Ganta, and Maki.
Wait!
Kojo as well, but she's dead. You don't have to take it that far. It's not like she's trying to kill us.
Sneak attack.
Sneak that's the best way to go. You have to strike before she does. Hit her from behind. Yeah, she would knock both of your asses out in a second. Strike before she does. Shouldn't a Keto Master be saying those things?
It'll be okay.
If that's the case, then and I will work with everyone to uphold peace.
That's fine.
If so, then I'll cheer you on. I'll use my magic to pull pom-poms out of my mouth. That's disgusting.
Wow!
All the glitter and shit. That kind of peppy cheer magic would make anyone excited.
Don't worry about it.
Hold on, guys. Leave Maki to me. I'll take down that mask of hers. Ultimate assassin, my ass. Always messing around.
Huh?
Kaito, don't do anything stupid.
Okay.
Let's leave everything to Kaito.
You get it?
Ganta, you should stand back. Nothing good ever happens when you try to help.
Huh?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Come on, man.
Hey Ganta, like I told you, a man shouldn't apologize so easy. Oh, I don't need everyone's usual reactions. Time's a bit of a factor here. Monokuma! He's alive again. Everyone, get behind Ganta. He lives for the 3rd time. Get behind me. I'll surround you with my body to keep you safe. Okay, calm down.
Quiet!
I just said I don't need your usual reactions. Creature drop. Hello, Brad.
Annoying.
Almost halftime, so the stats should be out soon for everyone to obsess over.
Now
But since you guys overcame the class trial, I figured I'd give you all a wonderful prize. I said, I figured I'd give you all a wonderful prize. My adorable little cubs aren't coming. That's strange. I mean, 2 of them have been murdered, so the others are probably afraid.
Rise and shine, Ursine.
Yay!
They're finally here, yay! You're so cute today. It's practically obscene.
Seriously?
Just, wow, you guys are seriously cute. Have you always been this cute? My chocolate, my super cute kid seems to be making me go bald. Ew, like in patches. He's actually balding. I think he's dying again, chat. For the 4th time. I'm cold. Very cold. Hey, my cute little cubs. You hurry up and give them the prize. Too cold. I can't stand it. Hurry. I want to go somewhere warm. Huh? What's wrong? Why aren't you backing me up? We are not your slaves. We will not let you use us anymore. Aww.
So then,
from now on, I will be calling the shots. Good one, kids. Very funny. You can show me where the hidden cameras are now.
That's old.
Father, you're old for this. You've been doing this so long, you've become predictable. It's the age of the monocups now. Out with the old, in with the new.
What?
What? But what about all the longtime fans who... Anyway, you're just a has-been. Why don't you just retire somewhere and work on your tan? Has-been?
wonderful.
Good job, you 2. You memorized my script perfectly. Do you really think you can defy your dad? Do you think I forgive such? Well...
You were saying...
You were saying...
Did you forget, Father? Only we can pilot the Exosols.
What? Really?
How could you forget that?
Only 3 of them left.
Thank you, Father, but the Academy is under our harmonious control now. Step aside, Father.
No way. You're saying that treating you kids like my property was wrong?
You're the worst of the worst!
Completely and utterly wrong. What are you talking about? No. No, no. No way! Oh, now he's bald again. Ew. He's bald again. Seems the shock made him bald. This time, for good.
So then...
Now then, as the new headmasters, we have for you bastards a wonderful prize! Let's see what the prize is this time. Something for the shinobi? Yeah, I see the
We're giving
shinobi.
away a golden hammer, a magic key, and a ninja scroll as a prize bundle.
I don't know what the hammer is for. I know the key and the scroll are
What
for
a
them.
bunch of random junk. I mean, bravo! Bravo!
We look forward to working with you. I hope we can all get along.
There are like 6 labs we don't have access to right now. I had a feeling it was more junk. You didn't need more junk. You had way too much anyway, and its name is Kibo.
That's robophobic.
Now you've gone too far. Everyone, we can't allow this kind of intolerant language.
Let's get along.
No fighting. Everyone has to get along. Use this prize to explore the new areas together.
Actually...
Also, we've hidden another flashback light somewhere too. I hope you all grow even closer now that you've regained more of your memories.
So long, farewell.
Can that thing leave? It's hideous. Those cubs suck. Mankumo was way better. Damn it. Not too much pride as a human to let those robots push me around. The world would be a better place if robots didn't exist. They'd all be destroyed.
I'll commit that to my memory bank.
I've included your intolerant remarks and will report them to the proper authorities. Well, good luck. I don't think anyone cares. What are we doing then? If we use this junk, we can open up new places, but...
Woohoo!
A new area means we can all have lots more fun. I don't know if we'll have that much fun. I find myself more interested in the flashback light. Perhaps we'll recall the school's secret.
Okay.
If that's the case, then we'll deal with the murder girl later.
Listen up.
Hey, bro. I'll leave this to you again. Do a good job, alright?
Okay.
Got it.
Gonta, protect you.
If you find dangerous place, come get Gonta. Gonta will protect you.
But
All that aside, what are we gonna do with that thing? Bonk it with the hammer you got. Let's just leave him here. I suppose I should go try out these items around the school like last time. How are we calling it? Alright, she has a... Looks like she has a cape, so she might be like a red Riding Hood assassin or whatever bullshit. Tojo's gloves! Sag. Alright. We save, we end, I consume the food, and life goes on. Yes. That means Chapter 3 will be on Saturday. No, Sunday. Sunday, not Saturday. But yeah. Okay. So kind of her to leave us a gift before she left to go back to work. Yeah, so kind of her, right? It'll make you watch that sequence, whether it's the last thing you do. What? What? Excuse me? No, I'm joking. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, that was chapter 2. Not a whole lot of death. Executions are alright. That one was messed up because, you know, your hit number grows. Maybe. That one was messed up because it uses her own determination to get her killed, which was really fucked up, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. Next stream will be Sunday at noon. We'll be doing Hunt Showdown as is tradition. They've updated a few things with that. I also have some new hunter skins that I may or may not get for myself later. We'll see. And then we'll start into chapter 3. We'll learn more about Maki. We'll do some exploration to find all the secrets. And gamble. Gamble all my life savings. Straight into the trash. Not joking. But y'all. And then we need to figure out who we're gonna friendship next this chapter. Because the people I want a friendship keep dying, and it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate, but yeah. But yeah, thank you all for coming with and joining me. If you guys missed any part of it, the VODs will be up for you to catch up if you so wish, which I do encourage because it is a lot of good stuff. And eventually I'll post them to YouTube as well, so if you don't get to it right away, at least this will all be up. But I have a few things to set up with, and then, yeah. Shouldn't take too long. I also have to figure out an editing software in that, though. The VODs probably won't be edited very much, if anything. So, but yeah. You all have a good night. Have a great rest of your week. I will see you all Sunday. Bye-bye, everyone.